Yeah, hi friend. Good morning, good evening. So in today's session, I'm going to explain about this Informatica interview questions. Right, whatever we just collected some question, that simple question, I will just show you and just live things I will explain here. Okay, so please go through this is the question. Some question we have already explained and discussed in last session. So in today's session, I'm going to explain some new questions. So yeah, just some question I will go through so that and then I will add in my blogs, and you can refer that blog and I can practice. Okay, if any question you can ask. Okay. So here I'm just going to take some example here is some example given like question design a mapping, right? So here is just tell the design a mapping to load first record from a flat file into one table, okay, a, and the last record from a flat file into b. Understood? Let me explain here, just take an example here. So I'm just opening so that I can explain. Okay, let's suppose here is one flat file, right? flat file flat file 1, okay, and there is flat file 2, okay. Just take example file 2, okay. So it told like there is some record 1 2 3 kind of, okay. Here is also some record like 4 5 6 7, okay. So here is just tell here is target 1, okay. So question is saying design a mapping. So we need to design one mapping. There is a first record from a flat file into one table a, okay. The last record from a flat file into table b, and the remaining record into c. So total two source and the three target. Understood? Target 1, target a, okay, target b, okay, and target c. Understood? So total three target I need. Okay, understood. One target. Okay, and there is two target, and here is three target. Okay, so you can just color out. Understand? Okay, here is just green, and here is just make it some different color. Okay. So total three target here is told, yeah, first record means from a flat file. There is flat file, okay, flat file to source. Okay, let me add one column here. This is the source. Okay, source here is complete target. Okay, understood? So from source each total two flat file, and the first record will go in here, okay, target a, and from second flat file last record will go in vintage here, 7 will come here, and the rest remaining record, right? Whatever remaining record, how many record, like flat file from 2 3 and 5 6 6 will go, and 7 will go. Understood? Like total how many record is there? Total 3 in flat file 1, and 4 in flat file 2, okay. Total 7 record. Out of 7 record, 2 record will go each in here, target 1 and the target a and target b, remaining record will go in here. So which option will use and solve this kind of problem? Okay, yeah, here I just explain how we'll solve. This is similar to above problem, like whatever some problem we explained in above. In the last step using, instead of using filter transformer, you have to use the router. Here we'll create the like three group, right? In three group why we are creating three group? Because in the router transformation we create two outer group, output group. In the first group, the condition like this: count equal to 1, and connect the corresponding output, okay, and a table A. The second will be condition like count equal to total record, okay, and connect to the corresponding output. And table B, the output default group should be like C, okay. So like this. Here is some different example, right? It was explained here. So same way you can just work, right, how to work on this, okay. Same way, like if you notice in last session also I was created some session, right? So you need to work like this. You have some assign like this, okay, generate a row number, then count. You can create a v count with variable port, and just increase one, and just assign this count to one output variable, and create there one dummy, right? There is dummy port, and there assign single value, so that whatever your first table, right, you can assign this dummy output, okay. Whatever one is sequence, another one is like dummy. Second step will be pass the output of the expression transformation to aggregator. Do not specify any group by condition, because if you not specify, it will be by default will take the last one, okay. Aggregate will return the last row by default, okay. The output of the aggregator contain the dummy port, okay, which has value 1, and the total record which has the value of number records in source, okay. It will came like this. So dummy count total record, okay, like this. It will become like last one, okay. So same way I will follow in our case also, okay. So the pass the output expression and transformation aggregator transformation to joiner, okay, to join the jamit port in the joiner transformation. Check the property to sorted input, then only you can connect the expression, okay. So this way you can handle. So I will attach this question answer in my here my channel. Let me show you where I will attach in blog, okay. So in blog section I will attach this one is here. Mostly here is some form, because I am going to start my new IICS course. Okay, if you want, if anyone interested, they can enroll your course from this under form. Okay, and enroll. Yeah, from 14th uh, April we'll start first session. Okay, so in this channel also will free going on like this. So currently we just try to explain whatever the questions. Okay, yeah, here I will attach, right? So just like suppose you in pages, right, some Informatica interview question. Here I will add all things, right? Here is some questions already I have added. Here I will paste all this. You can just refer this blocks, and I can take this under practice, because everything is required practice. The same way we need. So I'm not going to today explain, because I will just highlight everything, whatever is things available. Okay, so I just open my VDI. Sorry, yeah, here is, yeah, VDI is open. So I just go through complete things. I just summarize everything, right, in Power Center, so that I'm conclude the session. And next session will start like IICS mostly, and some Power Center session will start from 30th of April. There is new batch. Okay, so here is, yeah. So I'm just concluding entire thing, whatever the Informatica. Okay, so complete there is, if you understand who is the, this is a component, right? Here is first total four component in Power Center, right? There is a component like repository manager, uh, designer, and a workflow manager, and a monitor, okay. So when we go in ISCS, that part also will be available, but it will be in different format. I will show there, okay, some examples, okay. So just you can just join that class, so that you aware, right, everything, okay. So one thing also, some pending, right, some transformation like yeah, some XML, right. So XML I will explain, right. So how to work on XML part. So on high level I will explain. so that everyone can aware, right? Because mostly we are working like expression, router, filter, yeah, basic transformation, right? Mostly rank also scenario will come in real time. Joiner mostly use, right? Here is some stored procedure, right? Stored procedure, how to work on stored procedure. This is the stored procedure, right? You need to just connect this one also we use rarely, but yeah, that one we are using. Here is there is no stored procedure created it, that's what nothing else coming here. But yeah, suppose yeah, you can skip here. Okay, it will become like this. Okay, here you can collect target connection, how to call it. Here is procedure type. Suppose you want to call preload, post load, source preload, source post load, right? So both option is available like target and source. Okay, here is some tracing level, sub-second precision. Every order is based on their input order, it will be given. Okay, so suppose if anywhere you want like truncate or something, you want to drop your indexes or something, whenever is required, right? Stored procedure, you can create the stored procedure in your database like here, and call that procedure in Informatica. So that way you can do. Okay, so more mostly here you can sequence wise, right? You can update strategy, expression, filter, like aggregate. Okay, lookup transformation, sequence generator. Okay, so stored procedure already explained, right? So here is custom transformation, there is some custom transformation also available, and joiner transformation. Okay, understood. And here is some normalizer also we are using very less, right? There is some transpose kind of scenarios came in industry, then we are using. But yeah, that everything Informatica provided, and similar things also provided in IICS as well. A rank also. Okay, router, sorter. Okay, transaction control, and yeah, there is source qualifier transformation. Okay, CRT XML source qualifier. Okay, application source qualifier application. There is EMQ source qualifier application. There is application multi-group. Okay, so these kind of transformation available, so you can just use. Here is versioning, right? If check in, check out, undo, view history, compare with previous version, find, checkout. These option is unchecked because we are not using. Suppose if you're here, let me, there is no, yeah, checkout option, but yeah, there is no checkout. Let me open. Okay, yeah, this is unchecked. But if you suppose you are working in industry and there is option, because everything will be uh, on check-in option, right? There is no any checkout. So if you want to work, right, you need to check out first your mapping, so that you can all, so none of the people will start working on same mapping. Okay, suppose you have already check out that mapping, you and none of the people, because repository accessed by everyone, right? So in that case, no one can access same mapping at the same time. Suppose you have already checked out that mapping. Okay, so undo checkout, view history. Suppose you can just view that version, all version, right? Whatever the version already checked in. So come, you can, if you want to compare, yeah, someone was develop something, then you can compare those mapping. Okay, so find checkout. Suppose you want to find the checkout entire mapping, right? In particular this repository or particular this folder, you can just find out. Okay, so here is these option and high level things I explained, because in industry if someone was working, they can use, right? So here is some create new, copy. I suppose you want to create like a similar mapping, right? So you can just copy a similar mapping and you can rename that mapping, it will be automatically create a new duplicate kind of mapping. Okay, so edit, delete, validate dependency. If you want to check the dependency, you can check dependency. Okay, so that way you can validate. Yeah, so general thing, whatever required as a simple developer, right? If you are start working. Okay, stored procedure plan. Suppose you already created multiple stored procedure, then you can change the order or something, right? So you have created like same is the flow order, how your mapping flow order. Suppose you're the multiple pipeline you have created, the same your target load and a similar way like your stored procedure plan. Okay, So create web sphere, like all everything, wizard also given, right? Debugger also given. Okay, here is transformation. Whatever transformation I explain here, similar transformation available under this tab also. So they which you can refer and create. Okay, so I'm going a second, like workflow. Okay, so you can just refer this workflow. Here is some workflow tab, right? Suppose if you want to execute your mapping, then you can refer those workflow. Okay, so yeah, this information I'm explaining in just summarize. So who is the fresher or who started working like 1 or 2 year experience, they can just refer this video and they just understand of what, how many components available, how to work in industry, right? So here is workflow, right? Suppose you want to create new workflow, you can go in workflow tab and then create new workflow, right? uh, Here is some repository tab. Suppose you want to copy or edit, if you want to copy your workflow, then you can use this tab, edit tab, copy, and paste. Up you want to create duplicate it, you can view. Here is the tool, right? All tab, all everything you can view here. Task developer, workload designer, workflow manager, right? Repository manager, everything. The top three, like this one is related to workflow, like okay. Rest one is your all component, right? Here is layout, you can just visualize, zoom in, zoom out. Okay, fit. Versioning is same is also here, because we are creating a workflow and a task here. So you can refer the same way. If you want to change anything, you need to just check, take the checkout. Okay, and then once your development get over, then you can check in those mapping. Okay, now workflow, here is create, edit, close. Same way, start work, if you want to execute, you can start here. Here is some task. Okay, a link task. Okay, suppose you want to write anything, if you want to write any logic, you can write the in logic in link task as well. Okay, so here is error times, whatever you want, right? So you can mention uh, the logic in your link task as well. So your logic you can mention everywhere, right? Here is also some task, right? Task, let me show how many tasks, like how things, right? Here is session task, command task, decision and event. Okay, email task, timer, workload, assignment. Okay, control. These are the tasks, right? Event range. Okay, so you can use according to your business requirement. Okay, this is the look and feel. If you want to hear, this is control, you can hear the task like this. Okay, control, like which one is going first, kind of things, you can create the property here. Okay, fall me, fall, fail parent, stop parent, abort parent, fail top level workflow, right? This okay, so you can use accordingly. Same way, going to just high level decision. Suppose you want to execute first or second mapping, here is the decision task, so you can create on this one as well. Okay, same way, like timer, if you want to execute some time defined, right? The in that scenario, you can use this one. Here is some specified time, if you want to schedule something, right? Yeah, this time will be execute this mapping, you can use this scheduler, right? Yeah, this is all about maximum in workflow. Here is Informatica monitor, so you can use that those monitor to monitor your job, right? So that you can just validate. Yeah, I was not executed anything. Yeah, let me execute one. Okay, so I just took the any mapping. Let me delete here. Okay, both thing I'm deleting here. Understood? Yeah. Just delete. Everything is simple. Just try to observe and understand carefully. It will be very easy, right? So nothing is difficult. Understood? Just observe everything carefully. It will be easy. Okay. So here is the monitor. Suppose you are someone which support team, right? They are working. They need to monitor, right? How the job is working, how the job is running. So you can by in detail level, right? Because in high level already some tools was given, like control m, tivoli, DAC or whatever, right? So they are monitoring. But suppose if it detail level you want to monitor, then you can use this kind of way. Like suppose something is failed, right? What is the reason? You need to go in property and just validate this is the region. So this way you can inform to developer or someone, right, in detail, so they will be like usually you have to some knowledge that way, it will be impressed. Okay, so yeah, some little things if you work, it will be very impact in future, right? So yeah, this is all about your power centers high level, some inform interview, and this is the summary of high level. So you can just go through, if any question you can ask. Yeah, for detailed session, I must still again power center, which also will start from 30th April by 1 hour. So, okay, so who is interested, they can enroll as well for dedicated batch as well. But yeah, in here in YouTube also just some free things also I will upload batch by batch. Okay, so yeah, thanks for watching. Okay, so you can just subscribe my channel. Here, this is the my channel. Okay. Uh, this is the my channel, I can please subscribe. Okay, this is the my channel, let me show. Okay, already most of the thing I already uploaded. Okay, so please, here is some blogs as well, so you can just refer my blog. I'm going to update some information as well here. Okay, so you can just refer that blogs, and okay, so yeah, with the same name, ARPP. Okay, so thanks for watching. Yeah, just please enroll here also if you want to interested IICS batch or whatever, right? Already I mentioned course name Informatica Power Center, CDI, CAI. If you want to CI also, PLSQL, someone was interested in PLSQL, SQL also, Python. Okay, Power BI or ERP, if you want anyone want to learn ERP, right? Oracle apps, ERP, EBS, right? Or custom ERP, they can do GenAI with Copilot, right? If someone want to understand GitHub Copilot, they can enroll. Okay, so Java also, and AWS. Java will explain like if you want to core Java on the Spring Boot, that dedicated faculty is also available. So we'll guide you. Okay, so if you enroll, we'll arrange the. Okay, yeah. Thanks for watching.